really quick video on finding the maximum or minimum values using your Ti-Nspire CAS. If you have a CX, that's good. If you don't, that's fine also. Just want to remind everybody that if you have a CAS, Ti-Nspire CAS, one of the gray ones or the black ones, it doesn't matter. Please go to your system settings and make sure that the version you have is a 3-point something. If you don't have that, just link to one of your friends or link to the internet going to education.ti.com, and for free they'll upgrade to a 3.0 version, and you'll be able to do everything that can be done on the CX except for backlit screen and color. But other than that, all the functionality is exactly the same, so good for you. Okay, so what we're going to do is take these two functions and we're going to try to find their minimum or maximum values. So the first one is x squared plus 3x plus 7. And the other one is f of x is negative x squared plus 5x plus 7. I think if you don't mind, we'll do them one at a time. So let's try that now. So what you would do is you would go here, you just hit control, page down, and that would let you add an application. It would have pulled all this stuff down for you, but I want to add a graph. So in my graphs, I'm just going to type in this first equation that we had, which was x squared, right, plus 5x, oops, sorry, it was plus 3x, wasn't it? Sorry about that. So plus 3x plus 7. I'm going to go ahead and graph that. The good news is we're almost done already. So from here I can see this value. Here is the minimum of the parabola, right? And we're looking for this minimum value. So all we're going to do is this. You're going to go to menu. So you'll hit this button, menu. For me it's here. And I'm just going to hit Analyze Graph. So take a second and make a note of this. So Analyze Graph, and from Analyze Graph, it is important that you tell your calculator which one this is. This is a minimum. And it asks for a lower bound. You see it says lower bound. It has this thing that's moving. What they're asking you to do on this lower bound is they're asking you to look at where you think the minimum is and pick an x value that's less than the minimum. It doesn't matter where you pick it. It's just for the lower bound, it needs to be to the left of the minimum. So I'll choose this point right here. And if you look down now at the bottom left of the screen, it says upper bound. They want to place to the right-hand side of the minimum. It doesn't matter where it is. It just has to be to the right-hand side. And hit enter. And there's our answer. So there's that minimum value. That was pretty quick and painless. Let's do this other one really quick, and we'll call it a day. All right? So what I'm going to do is, not to confuse matters, I'm going to just put in a second graph. So I'm going to hit graphs again. And then I'm going to put this function in. So go back to my calculator and put in negative 2x squared plus 5x plus 5x, plus 5x plus 7, and we'll take a look at that. And that puts us here. Now look, this creates a little bit of a problem because I can't see this. However, I know that that maximum occurs in this interval up here somewhere, doesn't it? I'm really glad this one turned out this way. I'm going to do exactly the same thing before. Now what I'm wondering, let's try this, okay? So let's do this. Let's go to menu for you. That takes me here, doesn't it? Going to go to Analyze Graphs. Remember, this is a maximum, right? It asks us for the lower bound, and I know this place right here is to the left of that maximum value, so hit enter there. And now if you look at the bottom left-hand corner, it says upper bound, and we're going to go over. I know that it's in between these, in this interval here, so hit enter. And actually, that's so cool. It actually adjusts it for us. And that maximum value, the maximum value is 1.25, 10.1. So there's that point. That's really cool. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear them. I'm asking you to subscribe to my channel. And I'm also asking you if you know how to do any other really good stuff on this calculator, please share that, and I'll gladly share it with other people. And I promise I'll give you a shout out for it. Appreciate it.